I very nearly forgot the wiper test, but we're here at E&M Motor Factors, and the rain has just provided quite a lot of moisture. Look at that, good overlap, no triangular doom. That is a pleasing wiping pattern, I'm going to say. The washers work well too. Fortunately, the front washer tends to operate the rear a bit, but that's the rear wash, and it covers a fair bit of windscreen, but it would be nice to cover a little more. But by modern standards, that is a very good wiping performance. In the time it took me to go for a turns out much needed toilet break, we've already put 10% in the battery.
You could have said grab a cup of tea, no?
I should have got, but I mean, range anxiety is more bladder related generally these days, but we have had to stop because the car was low. Let's show you what it's doing. So currently charging at 90 kilowatts, which I'm a little disappointed by. I thought these would be able to do a bit more than that.
Yeah, because we're at Cardiff.
They will charge at 150 kilowatts.
This is Cardiff Gate rather
Cardiff
than
West.
West.
This is.
Okay.
So yeah, we're on the old grid.
But they've got
again.
two. They've got medium and high.
Yeah.
And it's important to note we tried one that didn't work, and this is our second one.
Yeah, that one wouldn't accept cards, so that was useful. But second chance, here we are. And like I say, it's put 10% in just in time it took me to go to the toilet. But we've now got the discussion: how much power do we put in?
What is the range on this? If it's at 100, supposedly, what's the range?
Well, from 100%. Well, it reckons 263 miles. I think not a fat chance, especially in this headwind. I think you're looking more like 200. So your winter range probably more like 180. So we'll see what the economy is on the way back. So I don't know if it's because we've got a headwind or if it's just because it's a big box on wheels. One of the two applies, and we'll try and get to the bottom, because Kia claims 3.7 miles per kilowatt hour. We haven't got close to that.
But you said when you were pottering, you were doing 4.
Yeah, I was doing lots of local pottering around, because I've been doing stuff like dropping you at work. Dropping you at work. I'm not going very fast at all to do that. No. So that's all gentle stuff. That's the beauty of an electric car, is it actually gets more economical the slower you go.
But perhaps, like I say, perhaps their claims are based on an average.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's some trick where I think they've done over 400 kilometres on one charge in one of these. But you would have to hypermile like crazy. And that's not what we're about. We don't want to go. If we do all these things, EVs are very, very flexible. We want to just use it as a car. And so I'm a little disappointed with the range. But there's other things that are disappointing me too. So let's get into that.
You're such a joy.
Oh no, joy today. So we've got the aircon running, and it annoys me that the aircon is all on buttons here, which is really irritating. Even worse, look how responsive that is. Come on, there we go. It then brings up this screen, so you got the seat heaters, and I find the buttons for now it's gone again because I wasn't quick enough. This is rubbish.
There's a possibility he's on a rant. I don't know if
there we go. Finally, we get the seat heaters. I don't actually want them, so now I've got to try.
They're quite ferocious.
Yeah, I'm turning them off. So this can just get in the sea. Ooh, look, we've got rear seat heaters I can operate from here.
But the children don't know. Shall we
They
make them think they wet themselves?
We'll do that for sure. But yeah, that I don't like. I don't like commonly used things buried on a screen, because that's just rubbish. Generally, the tech all works. Bluetooth and everything is working very, very nicely, but they've gone for a deliberate sort of minimal button look, apart from the steering wheel. They could just make that a row of heater buttons, and that would be lovely. Just quick access. It'd be brilliant. Don't have to go hunting in menus.
Is this generational, though?
What are you saying? Am I old?
No. But what I'm saying is...
It sounds like you're saying I'm old.
We're quite used to buttons, whereas if you think about the kids, they would be extremely happy with this tech.
Yeah, but...
Is it something that's kind of generational?
Maybe it is that I'm just an old man, but it's just like, turning a volume down, just a quick knob. I mean, we've got knobs for volume control here and going through menus here. So that's something. But I like a nice knob. So does Johnny Smith, actually. We're watching his video on the new little Honda N electric thing. Keep it together. It's just nice to have physical buttons, because you can press a button with memory without needing to look at a screen. Whereas on a touch screen, you have to look at it to see if your finger's in the right place. You can't feel your way around a touch screen. I'm sure the technology could exist. They could put bumps on these screens So you could actually work your way around them
You
by touch
really are
only.
miffed about this no button situation.
Really,
aren't
really
you?
miffed.
Really miffed.
While we're there, I'm going to talk about windows because big window, it can only go down that far.
Yes, because otherwise you'd be falling out of it.
Well, you would fall out because look how low the waistline is. But I quite like the handles there. That's quite good. And there's lots of storage everywhere. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot I like about this vehicle, but there's also things I do not like. Can I show you one really stupid thing I like?
You think you like?
The really stupid thing I like is that if you push this, it just...
Is it just the design that's
Oh,
pleasing?
look, that's nice. That's physical,
Yes.
tactile stuff.
Is that phone charging?
I think that is phone charging, but I don't think we've got a phone that does wireless charging. So we can't test that. And then there's this little cubby down here. I've got the glove box over here. We can just about get your documents in. But then there's loads of storage down here. Discovered you can fit a wine bottle in one of these. So I presume a French person was involved in the design. We've got the vehicle to load. So you can actually charge straight off a 3-pin plug, which is something. So yeah, stuff to like.
Yeah, I don't think we're quite the market for this vehicle. It's of
Well, no,
an
we're
ilk,
skint.
isn't it? Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's that whole basic wipe down, robust, rugged
Yeah, I mean, the seat
situation.
upholstery is vinyl. They claim it's half cloth, but only that. I think if you measured it, I think that's not half. the
We've
seat.
already had this disease, myth.
I know.
If
me
you've
just
got,
pause it,
if
flip
you've
it.
got children or dogs, that's kind of what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing gathers bits of
But
food
on a
like
hot
car
day,
seat.
I was reminded why we stopped having vinyl seats. It's sticky, and if a bit of your skin gets exposed and touches the seat, you stick to it. Just like you used to we once went
yeah,
on holiday in a
that-
Ford Cortina with vinyl seats.
That moment where you're
Unpleasant.
in shorts
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you sit and that.
Yeah, it's not good. By the way, in the time we've been talking, we're up to 38% now. But yeah, we've got a debate now. We're definitely going to have to charge again today because we're not going to get all the way back home.
No.
So do we say that's enough because that'll get us to picking the kids up and to our eating destination?
Going to the good sheds again, folks.
Yeah, yeah. And then we just grab a charge on the way back. That's probably the way to do. We don't want to sit here for hours, do we?
Yeah, I'm sure those
It's going to take
two.
26 minutes to get to 80%, but we'll then be behind schedule.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
can I just say how gorgeous that is? It's like a Puma Millennium Edition, but the new Puma.
It's got a
that colour.
sparkle in it, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Love that. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
So we decided that would be enough. We're up to 40% and it took 12, 13 minutes to do that. So that'll get us allegedly 103 miles. It isn't going to be 103 miles, but it'll get us to the services, pick kids up, head to our lunch stop, and then we'll grab another stop along the way back, which I'm sure they'll be delighted about.
Maybe if there's expensive coffee involved, they might be okay.
Oh, okay.
I expect huffing.
I don't know why it's beeping now. It does beep. By the way, a quick tip. I've configured the custom button here. If I press that, it brings up this screen, which then enables me to go into the speed limit and turn it off. Because not only does it beep if you're speeding, which you can mute by holding the mute button, and now it's telling me off because I'm not looking at things properly. It also beeps every time the speed limit changes. If you've ever driven the stretch between Synod Inn and Carmarthen, the speed limit changes almost every 5 seconds, so it beeps a lot. So just turn the speed limit warning off. And of course it gets it wrong sometimes as well, because they always do. But there's some things I do like. Cruise control, you just hit that button and it's straight into cruise control. And it's also doing lane keep assist, so it's actually steering the car. I'm kind of holding my hands here more for show than anything. And I'm actually getting used to that. I thought I would hate it, but on a motorway it works well. The problem is lane departure doesn't work on the roads around we are. So part of my sort of routine of starting the car, press my custom button, turn off the speed limit, then I have to disable the lane keep assist, and then I'm kind of ready to go. But that's kind of a problem with all modern cars. That's across the board, that they have all this stuff built in because it's the law. They have to now. Annoyance. But anyway, we're off cruising again. As you can hear, very peaceful. We're doing 67 miles an hour according to our little speedometer. And there's a bit of wind noise going on. but
Minimal.
it's really, really peaceful actually. Right, we're going to carry on back to Radio 2. Well, we easily made it to Magor and got here in good time. There's the Subaru over there. Remember the Subaru Forester? It's got a friend. Yeah, we're charging up at 115 kilowatts at the moment. So in the time we've been parked up, we've gone from 38 to 49%. And yeah, charging at 115 kilowatts, so it's charging up quite quick. You can see it's only going to take another 20 minutes to get to 80%. So everyone's off on the toilet break at the moment. The only slight issue is, obviously, I have my assistant who is of rather restricted mobility at the moment. It's quite a long hobble over to the services building, which you can't even see from here. It's the other side of this massive green building. There are some chargers all the way over there, which are a bit closer, but they don't charge at this rate. And we really wanted to see what it'll charge at. So, oh, it's not telling me anymore. Come on, give me the information I need to see. There we are. So it would take another hour and 5 minutes to get all the way to 100%. This last bit, the reason there's a line there is just because the charge rate will drop as the battery fills up. So it takes a lot longer to fill that last bit. I mean, look at that, we're 20 minutes to 80%, but an hour and 5 to get it to 100. That's why you don't charge to 100, which is why claimed range figures are a bit of a nonsense, because you're always going to be somewhere around 80-85%. So bear that in mind when you're looking at the range of an electric car. That is 100% to naught. You're not going to do it. We don't tend to quote range for petrol or diesel cars, and even then, you know, some of them will have a display that will say 600 miles, but that'll be 600 miles until you're pretty much out of fuel, which you're not going to do. So there we are. But yeah, the kids are back, so maybe we'll get their thoughts at some point. We're also road tripping with them tomorrow in the PV5, so opportunity for more thoughts. Oh, that's interesting. The charge rate has dropped already. We're down to 80 kilowatts, still at 66%, and I'm still waiting for everyone to come back from the toilet break. This is how long it takes, apparently. Can't really complain. It's more charging time. This was a really bad idea. Oh my god. Let's shelter up here, Diego. Oh my god. Holy smokes. Go walk the dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Is it fun, Diego? No, it is not fun. Well, I'm charging, and I'm getting a big charging because we've got a lot of miles to do tomorrow. I thought I'd have a look at the owner's manual. Look at the size of it. So I wanted to find out more about vehicle to load, because we've got a 13 amp socket under here, and there's utility mode on here, which I wanted to find out about. But the index is tiny and rubbish. It's right at the back. So there's no mention of vehicle to load in here that I can see, and I can't see utility mode either. So nothing about utility mode under U, and nothing about vehicle to load down here either. So that's helpful. So yeah, we're back after we've done about 250 miles today, roughly, right across the bottom of the south of Wales, grabbing little charges everywhere. We just stopped in Newquay, which is looking very pretty today, for a bigger charge, because we're doing big miles tomorrow, taking little Miss Hubnut back to university. So we're currently at 85%, and but it's going to take another 48 minutes to get to 100%. So this rather proves the point. If I flip you around, yeah, look at the charge rate. It was 60 kilowatts when I first plugged in, and it ramped up to speed, which is fairly quick. It's not massive. This will charge at 150 if the charger will let it, but because we're now at 85% and it's squeezing that last bit in, the charge rate has come down, which is why it's going to take 48 minutes to get to 100%. It's not taken that long to get to 85% from about 30%. I think it was 42 minutes to do that. Now, to be fair, I'm in no great rush, but it's just nice to have a bit of a moment to myself. Obviously, family and all the driving. It's just nice to just have a quiet moment. I'm sat here, I've got the air conditioning running, nice and comfortable. Yeah, I should probably get back to the family and stop hiding out here. And yeah, we want to go home, don't we, Diego? We've had a nice little walk while this has been charging, because it wasn't really worth going back home to come back out again, because like I say, it was 45 minutes to go from about 30% up to 80. We're now ticking on beyond that, but every little bit helps, and more adventures tomorrow. So yeah, slightly disjointed road test, but this one is literally how it unfolded. And it's using it. This is everyday stuff. So I've grumbled quite a lot about lots of little things, but that's the stuff you pick up when you're doing a lot of miles in a car. And we haven't done any filming really until today, just because we're getting used to it. Here's some other things I don't like. Positives: the mirrors are enormous and offer really good visibility. Less good: big chunky pillars. When you're coming onto a roundabout, you really do have to lean around just to make sure there isn't a car hiding behind there. And when you do the over the shoulder look this way, at first I had this seat too far back, so you're just like, I can see nothing. Not useful at all. But we've moved the seat forward a bit, so I can now see out of that window at least. But so much space. Look, we can get the dog carrier between the seats. There's so much room in here. Now, the opinions of the kids vary greatly. The boy absolutely loves it, thinks it's great, wants one. Although he says that about every car we tend to encounter. The girl less impressed. She says it's worse than the chrome pink Fiat Multipla we owned. And although she absolutely loved that, and he hated it. So they have differing tastes, but she thought this was quite an embarrassing vehicle. I don't know why. Opinions differ, right? I think it's time to go home. One of the things I find incredible is you can actually hustle this thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it body rolls a bit, but it actually handles surprisingly well for what looks like a huge block on wheels. Right, how pretty is that?
Can't see right now over the hedge.
Oh, it's very pretty.
You just have to imagine, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't feel quite as big as it is. I mean, this thing is 2 meters wide.